Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Diana. Let me know if you can hear okay, if we have sound. I am streaming from a different location, so I'm hoping internet holds out. Everything should be okay. I am surrounded by all of my boys, so it is very loud here. But I'm really hoping we can make it through the 12 signs. But yes, please, just let me know if we have sound. If everyone can hear, okay, perfect, sweet. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to jump in with the time stamps. I am going to start with Aries. I am looking at the week of July 9th through July 15th. We've talked several times about the different astrology that's happening. So, guys, if you've missed anything recently, you can always find those videos under the live tab of our YouTube channel, also on my Facebook page, and also over on Twitch. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the guinea pig Aries. I am going to use the Sacred Traveler for our energy of the week, faraway places. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me, Diana. Let me know if you see any video sticking or audio cutting out. I am trying a new internet hotspot. My youngest son gave me this Verizon hotspot that you can just take anywhere. So I'm kind of excited. I did test it out earlier and it seemed to hold out okay. All right, so let's get started with Aries. Let's do 218. Let's do 222 for Aries. All right, Aries, this is for July 9th through July 15th. And I am using Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. So let's start with energy of the week. So we have Mystic Healer coming out. Healing energy flows through you and to you. This could have something to do with your spiritual abilities, Aries. All right. So challenge or obstacle, we have a wandering path. Enjoy the journey. I'm getting this energy where I think you're trying to plan things out or you're overthinking something. Yes, joy and delight comes out as lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So it says open your heart to joy. So I do get this energy that you're overthinking something, Aries. All right, answering the call. This is really where your focus should be, Aries. The time is now. Desert Passage is on the bottom and it says trust that there is a divine plan. All right, Aries, I'm going to use Llewellyn Tarot. Let's look at that Mystic Healer first. All right, so Two of Swords. There's this energy of feeling stuck. The Two of Swords is stuck between a rock and a hard place, Aries. So it actually means that you're not stuck, but you feel or think that you can't change locations or you can't move. So healing energy flows through you. I did feel like had something to do with your own spiritual abilities. And so it's like you're not using your abilities and whatever energy has you feeling stuck. All right, enjoy the journey. We have the Four of Cups coming out. So Four of Cups is about not paying attention to something. I think this is about being present. Again, I got this challenge, or I got the energy that the challenge or obstacle Aries was you weren't able to enjoy the journey. You weren't able to be present because you were definitely overthinking. This could be something about like worrying about something in the past, or maybe even worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, Aries. All right, so we have Eight of Cups coming out for joy and delight. So I always say with the Eight of Cups that it's, walking towards your Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups brings out the Ten of Cups, and that's the goal. So the Eight of Cups does say, we all say that we're walking away, but you're actually walking towards the Two of Cups. So you're walking towards the goal, right? So I do feel like Spirit's asking you maybe to have faith in this time, Aries, this week. This week, the energies are actually a lot calmer than expected because we have so many cosmic influences the week before and so many cosmic influences the week after. So the 9th through the 15th, Aries, I feel like Spirit's really telling you this is a time to be present. This is a time to really start to use your own spiritual abilities. And I think what you're going towards is like your own happiness, your own goals, what it is that you want. Answering the call, the time is now, is going to be the outcome. Wow, Four of Wands comes out. So Aries, if you're on the twin journey, you know that Four of Wands is union. And I do sense this strong divine feminine energy. So it's very possible there's some form of celebration. There's some form of excitement. And this could actually have something to do with finances, Aries. All right. On the bottom was the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords says there's a completion to a painful life cycle. All right, Aries, I'm going to close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Here's going to be guidance for Aries, July 9th through July 15th. So we have hold your vision, the fixed moon. I do get this energy like it's not time to give up. I feel like at the end of the week, around the 15th, you're going to get some sort of call, Aries. I mean, it could be like a physical call, but it's like the beginning of the week. This is time for you to focus, plan, really start to see the process, what it is that you're wanting to do. Be present in the moment. Enjoy the things that are happening, because I do feel like things are going to pick up and get a lot busier when that July 17th, when the North Node moves into Aries. I do feel like things will definitely pick up at that time. Right? Hi, Sandra. Hi, Junior. A personal issue reaches a resolution. We have full moon in Cancer. And last one, a fiery climax approaches, and that's going to be full moon in Aries. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to continue to make our way around the universe. So Taurus is next. Taurus is next. I got to see all my sons under the same roof today for just a bleep of a second. But for those of you that are moms and you have, I mean, I guess dads too, but you have grown children, you can understand how rare that is. Mama's best day. So true. So true. I've been trying to do this for like 2 months, and it finally happened today, and I got to experience it for literally like 2 minutes. I still enjoyed being able to see everyone, but yeah, I wish I could have had a little bit more time. All right, guys. Taurus is next. So let's timestamp Taurus. Let's do 9:55 for Taurus. Taurus, we're going to do July 9th through July 15th. And I am using The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Taurus? July 9th through July 15th. Desert Passage coming back out. Trust there's a divine plan. This card has been coming out for me like left and right. It's very much where we're kind of having a little bit of questioning our faith, a little bit of self-doubt, a little bit of doubting what journey we're on, right? So challenge or obstacle, we have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Rejuvenating rain is going to come out for lesson learned, clear the past and heal the present. And finding sanctuary is going to be your outcome, Taurus. It says opening to your spiritual source. All right. Trust that there is a divine plan, Taurus. Let's see. What is this about? Let's pull some Llewellyn Tarot. All right. So we have Three of Pentacles. Taurus, Three of Pentacles says you're doing something by yourself. And I know you're thinking, what? Three of Pentacles means teamwork. It does mean teamwork, but this is Llewellyn Tarot. And instead of the three people at the church working together, it's actually only one person. And she is working. It's very tedious. It's like something that's been going on for a long time. She can't stop. She knows she has something to do and she has to finish the job, regardless of whether the other people decided to participate or not, right? So again, you know how normally right away it's the three people at the church, they're working on the steeple, and it says that they respect each other's idea. Taurus, there's something about someone not showing you respect, but it's like you're not going to let it stop you. You're not going to let it hinder you or cause any type of obstacle in your way. All right, for you stand in the light of truth. This is the challenge or obstacle. It says discovering truth. So I think that's the actual challenge, is you're learning some truth this week. Queen of Wands is here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident in their abilities, but the Queen of Wands also always has that sunflower. And the sunflower can sometimes represent kindness. I think this is an energy of more of like someone has mistaken your kindness for weakness, Taurus. All right, rejuvenating rain is here, and it says clear the past and heal the present. So we have Six of Cups coming out. Six of Cups is going to be energy of someone from your past. It is the energy of reunion, Taurus. So there is very possible that you need to clear some sort of history, past history with someone, so that you can have some form of reunion. I actually feel like these are two different energies. One energy is full of the cups, unconditional love. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. May not necessarily be those signs, but the other sign, the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this energy gives me a little bit of a taker energy. This energy gives me a little bit of unconditional love energy. Finding sanctuary, we have the Chariot coming out. So the Chariot is your ride or die partner. I think there's something here about Taurus. You thought someone was going to work with you. You thought someone was going to do something with you. Most likely you're a twin on this twin journey, and you thought your twin was going to do something with you, right? I do feel like, again, you could be dealing with a fire sign that's just not very kind. I don't really know why they're not very kind at the moment, but there's this energy of like taking from you. And then I do sense that like there's some form of reunion from someone in your past. And then it's like you get this confirmation, and most likely you've had this energy, like you've had this question of, is this the person? Is this the one? Like, why do I always think about this person, right? So I do feel like opening to your spiritual source, you're going to start to understand that you're on this very specific journey. And the Chariot, I always say the Chariot is someone who fights for you even when you're not there, right? Like someone who has your back. Like let's say someone's talking bad about you and you're not there. And most people would just, I don't know, some people join in, but most people don't even really stand up for you, right? They just kind of sit there quietly if they're not joining in. The Chariot represents someone that will stand up and fight for you even when you're not there. It is the ride or die partner energy. So again, I think it's interesting. I feel like you've been distracted by a taker, Taurus, and it's like the original or the OG or something like that comes in, right? On the bottom is Knight of Cups, Taurus. Knight of Cups is the energy of someone. Remember, Knights are messengers and then Cups are love. So it's like someone wants to give you a message about how they feel. All right, let's pull the Moonology Oracle out to close it for Taurus. Yes, guys, don't forget we are streaming over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So please hit that like button for me. Share, comment, all the good stuff. All right, Aries, here's your guidance for this situation, July 9th through the 15th. A time for healing is here. And look, rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. I feel like I seen that 10 of Swords, remember? And I said that it means a painful or challenging life cycle is over. A time to give rather than take. You see that? I told you this Queen of Wands is a taker. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you're seeing that truth this week, Taurus. I feel like whoever that person is, it's like they're really confident in themselves and they don't think that you'll stop giving to them. I feel like someone from your past comes back in and that kind of clears the fog for you, Taurus. You're able to clear the past, heal the present. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Hi, Amanda. All right, so we've done Aries and Taurus, and we're just going to keep making our way around the universe. So we have Gemini next. I am, Amanda. Thank you. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. Are you guys tired? Like the holiday kicked my butt. The full moon kicked my butt. Everything's kicked my butt. But I'm just saying, July 17th is right around the corner. Super pooped, Sandra said. Yeah, that's how I feel. But I do feel like it's going to pick up. Remember how I always say at the end of a cycle, things get slow, kind of draggy. But I do feel like it's fixing to pick up. As soon as that North Node starts to cross into Aries, I mean, it's going to be like a snap of a finger. And, you know, in just a couple of weeks, I'm going to be sitting here talking to you. And we're not even going to remember this period where, you know, like where we had time to think, right? All right, let's do Gemini. Let's do 1909 for Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be for July 9th through July 15th. All right, so I am using Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. So Gemini, let's see, what is the energy of the week? July 9th through the 15th. We have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Right away, I got this fearful energy. The Journey by Moonlight is what done it. It's like this feeling of like you feel like you're in the dark is what I'm getting. All right, Gemini, let's do, and it could be like you're in the dark and it's something new. You haven't done this before, or you haven't experienced like this. For some of you, this could be a disconnect, and it's like you haven't felt this disconnect before. Or like for some of you, this could be a separation, and it's like you haven't felt this separation before. All right, so it is causing fear. The Journey by Moonlight. It's like I've never been down this road. I don't know what's gonna happen. Believe in Magic is here though, so I do feel like you could be seeing some magical signs. The fairy is sticking out to me, and I think that's probably giving you confirmation as you're going through whatever this energy is. All right, so challenge or obstacle. You have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Passion, that's going to be that North Node energy. This is the challenge right now. So Gemini, was just actually talking about this right before we started your sign, was about how we're tired. We're all kind of feeling a little draggy, like the energy is so low, right? We just had 4th of July here in the US, and I know it was like a really long night for me. We got home like 2:30, 3 o'clock that morning, you know what I mean? It was just, I'm in bed like way early, guys. So that's, really late for me. But yeah, I feel like there's this energy of, I don't think you're necessarily, I think you're struggling to savor your life or enjoy moments of life. And I do feel like, again, this could be like an end of a cycle, and it's like you're waiting for the start of the new cycle. So for some of you Geminis, you could be saying to yourself, like, I'm waiting for this thing, and then I'll be happy. I hate to use it as an example, but I feel like that's what you guys are saying. It's like someone out there saying, if I get this thing, then I can savor my life. Then I'll have passion and pleasure. And that's why it's in your challenge or obstacle. All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have fogged in, go slow, take time, but it actually came out in reverse. And I'm just saying there's no reversals. So it was just turned upside down in there. So that really tells me, like, Spirit saying you've been doing this. You've been going slow. You've been taking your time. So here's the thing, Gemini. If you've been in this rush mentality, like, I gotta go right now, everything is right now, well, then you know that this card means you need to go slow and take your time, right? But if you feel like, wow, Rosa, things have been going slow, like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm just saying, when the North Node moves into Aries is a fire sign. Aries is a passionate sign. Aries is so driven. I don't know how to explain Aries. It's the sign that will just literally torch everything to finish something or get somewhere or do something it wants to do. Just burns it down. You know what I mean? Like, just goes for it. So the fire is definitely sticking out to me, Gemini. But I do feel like, again, you've been in this go slow, take your time energy. So it's like when this happens, you're able to kind of pick up the speed, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up. And I know that we're looking at July 9th through the 15th. And remember, this North Node is not moving into Aries until the 17th. But again, if you're following me, my messages pull at your heartstrings, then you probably feel your energies early too, right? Outcome, we have first light. Look at this, beginning a new cycle. So I feel like Spirit's giving me a big confirmation here. This is the end of an old cycle, Gemini, and it's like you're just kind of waiting for it to finish out. And most likely, I feel like this energy is going to be for all these signs. Watch, it's going to be like as we go through this week, right before the 17th, towards the end of the week, because again, we feel our energies early. But towards the end of the week, that's when things are going to start picking up really quickly. Have you guys noticed the last card in all of these? It's like, take your first step, answering the call, the first light, because at the end of this week, July 9th through the 15th, we're already going to be feeling that North Node in Aries energy. Hi, Miss Tina. All right, so navigating by the stars was on the bottom. Follow your bliss. So Gemini, that's what you're doing. All right, so I'm going to pull some Llewellyn Tarot. And let's look at that Journey by Moonlight. I dropped a couple. Hold on just a second. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Magician. This could be about manifestation. It could be about manipulation, trying to control something. Seven of Wands is here, Gemini, and Seven of Wands talks about needing to make healthy boundaries, but it can also be talking about competition. All right, passion and pleasure, savor your life was challenge or obstacle. Two of Wands comes out. So Gemini, Two of Wands says you have a very important decision to make. King of Cups comes out. King of Cups, Gemini, is going to have to do with your divine masculine. I'm most likely talking to divine feminine. And King of Cups is going to be the counselor, the mentor, the therapist. Go slow and take time. That's what has been going slow, right, Gemini? And that's the energy that I was picking up in reversal. So it's like, this is the energy that starts to take action. This is the energy that picks up the speed. That's why the card came out upside down, right? So first light, beginning a new cycle. Look at this, Gemini, big confirmation. Ten of Swords comes out. So remember, Ten of Swords, a completion of a painful life cycle. I'm really not sure what this is about, Gemini. I don't necessarily feel like this is divine masculine returning. I don't necessarily feel like it has anything to do with divine masculine. Actually, I think it's the action that you take. And the action you take, Gemini, is what brings in the Ten of Swords, like the completion. And remember, anytime there's something comes to an end, something new begins, right? All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle for Gemini. Let's get some guidance for this situation. Confidence is your key to success. It's new moon in Leo. Your hard work is paying off. It's new moon in Capricorn. And that's hard work was that go slow where you were taking that time to put in that work. Your commitment is being tested. And it is because you're at the end of that cycle. I feel like, again, when we get to the end of these cycles, I say it all the time, guys, it's like time kind of slows down. Things just kind of go a little bit slower. And I do feel it's because Spirit's down there, somewhere down your path, trying to get things ready, trying to prepare things for you. So we just have to be a little patient. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will move right around the universe to Cancer. All right, guys, I'm going to swap it up just a little bit. So we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards for Cancer's weekly spread, and then I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify. We will stick with the Moonology Oracle to close it out for guidance. All right, let's timestamp Cancer. Let's do 30/11 for Cancer. 30/11. Cancer, this is for the week of July 9th through July 15th. July 9th through July 15th. So we have the Wild card coming out. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have faith. Lesson learned. We have help from above. And how teachable are you comes out for the outcome. All right, so Cancer, the Wild card. Hi, Gina. Is very, very specific. It says that you're trying to suppress an energy that spirit has given you. Whatever it is, it's like there's something you're supposed to be doing with this energy. It's going to be creative energy. It's going to make you want to make something, do something, but you're telling yourself, no, I shouldn't do this. The Wild card actually says spirit wouldn't give you this energy if you weren't supposed to use it in some way. Of course, you're not trying to harm anyone, but there's definitely this energy of like creative energy that's being suppressed. So have faith is here, and this is your challenge or obstacle. So there is this energy of lack of faith, or maybe like lack of hope or losing hope. So lesson learned is going to be something that's happening right now. We have help from above. So I just want to say we've done already Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and Cancer. We're doing Cancer now. Okay, so 3 of them. I've done 3 of them, and I definitely felt the shift and was told to change out the cards. So I find that to be pretty interesting, pretty specific. So let's see what's going on. The Cancer, the Wild card. What is it that you're trying to suppress? What is it that you're trying to hold down? So we have 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to something too tightly. This could be a thing or a person. Because for some of you, this could be money. So it's like when you hold on to something really tightly, you restrict the energy from being able to flow, especially if it's money, Cancer. You need energy to be able to flow in and out when it comes to money. All right, so let's look at help from above. To have faith. Why are you losing your faith? So we have Chariot. This is Cancer energy. It could be like the time that you're in right now. It could have something to do with like trying to follow the rules, but getting stuck in like a gray area. And it could, of course, have something to do with like a ride or die partner. And that could be who you're losing faith in. But for many of you, I think this is just an issue between you and spirit. So help from above is here. And that's what I was going to say earlier. We did the other 3 signs, and those cards, like this position when I made this spread, this spot is supposed to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So the card right before it. A lot of times when we have like these big energetic cosmic influences, this particular position can be something that's happening right now. So Cancer, I do feel like that's the shift. That's what's happening. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, this energy was something that they already knew, a lesson that they already knew that would be able to help them. For you, Cancer, this is something you're learning right now. But the 6 of Wands says you're victorious. You pay attention, you learn, you understand. And that's going to be the help from above. It's like spirit gives you this assistance. And for some of you too, 6 of Wands is about notoriety. So it's like maybe it's about getting noticed in some way, right? How teachable are you? So we have the 7 of Pentacles coming out, but it did come out in reverse. So 7 of Pentacles is patient. So in reverse, it's really easy, right? It just says that you're being impatient. Hi, Jenny. So I do get this energy, Cancer, that maybe you've planted some seeds and you're kind of just tired of waiting. I'm not sure what the seeds are about, because you have so much spirit energy here, Cancer. Spirit could have planted the seed, and it's like the time is now. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. All right. On the bottom, King of Cups. King of Cups, again, counselor, mentor, therapist. And of course, my clue card for Divine Masculine. 11 people on YouTube. Are you guys seeing the 11? All right, Cancer, I'm going to close it out with some guidance from the Moonology Oracle. We have emotions are running high. It's the super moon. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. And one more, please. A new romantic cycle begins. It's new moon in Libra. May not necessarily be a new romantic cycle. For some of you, it definitely could be. But for many of you, I think this is just about bringing some sort of balance to a situation that was very emotional and maybe inactive, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we're going to Leo next. Leo next. All right, Leo, let's timestamp, Leo. Let's do 3650 for Leo, 3650. Leo, this is going to be for the week of July 9th through July 15th. July 9th through July 15th. Let's start with energy of the week, please. Energy of the week. Ooh, Leo, we have hole in the soul, number 36. Whew, that's very much like a 5 of Cups energy, right? All right, let's see. Challenge or obstacle. We have rejection, number 13. See the cobweb? See the attachment? Leo, this is the energy of, it could be like, I don't want you, but no one else can have you type of energy. Like, I don't have time for you, but I don't want you going anywhere else either. Patience is coming out for lesson learned. You could be waiting on an offer, Leo. And the outcome is the dreams card. Look at the threes, Leo. Look at this. 36, 13, 23, and 3. So the number of synchronicities are sticking out strongly. Alchemy is on the bottom. Leo, you're learning how to alchemize. You're learning how to make a positive situation out of a very challenging and difficult situation, right? All right, Leo, let's look at that hole in the soul. And I mean, it is that energy that says you're longing for something. You feel it internally. So I just want to say, for some of you Leos, you may not be showing it on the outside, but it's like internally you can feel it. 5 of Wands is challenges, but again, you're experiencing it for a certain reason, Leo, because 5 of Wands is also like, I almost said presentation, but it's like practice or training. Preparation. That's what I was thinking. This could be what you're preparing for. So rejection is here, and it is a tower moment. So I do feel like, Leo, you could be feeling rejected by someone that maybe isn't actually letting you go, because again, it's like the cobweb is sticking out to me strongly. So the Tower says that you didn't plan on this, right? Like the Tower, the people are always jumping out of the Tower. It's like really sudden. Something just surprises you, shocks you, again, unexpected. Mars energy, you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Strength card coming out for patience. So it's like you're really going to have to dig deep here, Leo. That is your card. And then for the dreams, we have 9 of Swords. Ooh, Leo, are you having difficult dreams or challenging dreams? For some of you Leos, you could even be thinking that you're having bad dreams with the 9 of Swords. But again, 5 of Swords is telling me it's some form of training, some form of preparation. And with the Dreams card coming out, I mean, it's very possible, Leo, that you have I've got to think of what this word is. I feel like I stumble every time we get to talking about this. But it's like where you see visions, you see certain things in your dreams, like premonitions, right? And I do say, like, if you're having strange dreams, Leo, write that information down. There definitely could be something that's trying to be shown to you. 9 of Swords talks about different traumas that we are hiding or like sweeping under the rug. Like we're not processing the information. It's like the swords keep stabbing her and she's like, you know what? I'll look at that later. I'll focus on that later. I'll process that information later, right? Queen of Swords is here on the bottom. Queen of Swords is now energy. Like it's time to process that information now. All right, Leo, let's close it out for Leo with the Moonology Oracle. Leo Hayes on Facebook. All right, Leo, you and your loved ones are safe. So I just want you to know that's falling out on that Tower. I know I didn't pull out extra cards. Guys, don't be scared of any of the tarot cards. There's no bad tarot cards. Tarot is just a tool, and it's just telling you that there's an obstacle in your way. We all know that obstacles get removed one way or another, right? But I do feel like Spirit wants you to know that you, your immediate family, if this has something to do with, like, I don't know, a spouse, relationship, children, you and your loved ones are safe. Communication is key. We do have new moon in Gemini here. So I do feel like I could be talking to a set of twins, and have faith in your dreams. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Leo. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we'll move on to Virgo. Justice Hill. Aww. Thank you, Leo. All right, here we go, Virgo. Let's do 4318 for Virgo. 4318. All right, Virgo, this is going to be for July 9th through July 15th. July 9th through July 15th. And I am going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. So let's get energy of the week for Virgo. Ooh, we have 2 coming out. Soulmate and discover your life's purpose. Most likely this is going to be twin flame, right? Okay, so we don't have like karmic or twin flame in this particular oracle set. It's just the soulmate card. But the 14 is sticking out to me. 1 and 4 is 5. There's definitely some change in belief system of a soulmate. I always talk about the 3 different types of relationships here, Virgo. So I say, like, your twin, if you have a twin, this is a person that you've met and it's catapulted your spiritual awakening. Soulmates are easy relationships. It's the 2 of Cups relationship. It's the I water you, you water me, we grow together. And then karmic relationships are challenging relationships. They're difficult life lessons that we're having to learn, right? So kind of take your person, Virgo, and just kind of put it in whichever one of those spots they fit in, right? So it may not necessarily be a soulmate coming out. Discover your life's purpose tells me this is most likely going to be a twin flame. So Virgo, have you met your twin flame? All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have pay attention to the signs. I do get a lot of fear with this card. Pay attention to the signs. It's going to be number 10. It's just like in this creepy cemetery. So it's like she looks like she's scared, right? And then let's look at lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. You have the healing card. Again, this is something that's happening right now. So I'm going to say that happened for, was it Cancer too? Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. It was as soon as I changed over, and I believe I changed over at Cancer. So it's like what's happening is the cosmic influences are so strong, Virgo, that it's like this is something normally this is the card that helps you with this challenge or obstacle, but this is actually something that's happening right now. So you are going through massive healing. You could be going through some purging. I see she's been crying, like the makeup is coming down her eyes. Again, a lot of times when I feel this type of energy, this is purging, and a lot of times this is when you've met the twin, right, Virgo? This is when you've realized, oh, there's some purpose to this situation. And a lot of times when that happens, you really don't understand that you're fixing to go through a healing process. Virgo, you could be crying because you feel like you're being torn, like pulled in too many directions, right? But it's actually, you're headed towards your soul's path. It's like you're headed towards your soul's journey. All right, say what you mean is here, and it's number 18. I just want to say, Virgo, you most likely already know that all of this is happening, and you're just not speaking up. Like, you're just not telling people, hey, I'm about to go have this spiritual awakening, right? This could be why you're not telling people. Entrapment is on the bottom. All right, so let's pull some Gilded Tarot. Guys, it's going to be all 12 signs today, all 12 signs, and we're about halfway. We're on Virgo. All right, let's look at that soulmate and discover your life's purpose. Right away, told me twin flame. When you have a twin flame, you have like the person catapult your spiritual awakening, and then you learn what your life's purpose is, right? So this is your energy of the week. So we have 5 of Cups coming out. 5 of Cups is an energy of great loss. It is the energy of grieving. It says you've lost something it's tremendous. And again, when you meet a twin, you tend to lose everything because everything's stripped away as you go through, for example, dark night of the soul. But the 5 of Cups also says that you could already be alchemizing because there's 2 cups behind him. And it always talks about the 2 cups behind him and how it takes you to your abundant future. Pay attention to the signs. You have the Hanged Man. You may not be noticing the signs or number synchronicities. The numbers are sticking out to me definitely. 2, 9, 1, 0, 2, 1, and 1, 8. But I think it's because you're stuck in your head. You could feel like you're losing something. This is the Gilded Tarot, and you see all the chains like coins coming out of his pocket. It's like he's losing, he's sacrificing, he's having to give something up, but there's this energy of being stuck in your head. So it's like you're not actually having to give anything up, Virgo, but you think you do. And again, it's because you're not paying attention to the signs. All right, so for healing, we have Knight of Swords. So there is some purging. You are going to have to release something. Knight of Swords is my clue card for a breakup. So it's very possible that you're breaking free from something. And that could be why all of this emotional energy as well. Say what you mean is here, Eight of Pentacles. This could have something to do with focus or dedication. For some of you, Virgos, this could be like maybe you're overworking, trying to stay really busy, so that you don't have to focus on the thing that you should be saying, but maybe don't want to be saying, right, Virgo? On the bottom, Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like you have an important decision to make. And I think the decision is going to be whether you say what you mean or not. All right, let's close it out for Virgo with the Moonology Oracle. So we have don't let pride get in the way. It's full moon in Leo. I think that's why you're not saying anything or like speaking up. Your commitment is being tested. That came out earlier. And show the world the real you. It's going to be full moon in Aquarius. All right, I am going to leave it right there, Virgo. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button for me. Guys, we're halfway. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to go grab me some water and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we should be back. Let me know if you can see and hear okay. Thank you so much. I just needed a little break. I had to go get some water. Sandra's got it. She said, now's your time to get the popcorn. Scorpio is coming. And it is, guys. We do have the second half. So we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces next. All right, you guys, I pulled out magical times. So we're going to start Libra. And I'm going to use Triple Goddess Tarot. And we'll keep closing it out with the Moonology Oracle. All right, let's timestamp Libra. 5525 for Libra because I've seen it. So Libra, the fives are sticking out to me. Most likely experiencing some very significant change this week. All right. So magical times, let's get the energy for Libra. July 9th through July 15th. July 9th through July 15th. We have reconciliation coming out. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. So it definitely could be someone coming towards you or you going towards someone. I do see a small child, and it's a girl. Gentleness is here, Libra. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings, and love in action endures. This is your challenge, Libra. So it's like you are having a hard time being gentle with a situation. Maybe you're trying to show your strength. Maybe you've been hurt, Libra, and it's like, so I don't know about you guys, but like when I'm hurt, I'm an Aries, okay? And I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but my Mercury is in Aries. So not only am I an Aries, like my overall sun sign is an Aries, but my the way I communicate and process information. So again, I'm constantly burning it down. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for me sometimes. When I'm hurt, it's like I can lash out with my own words to hurt you back, right? Because I want you to hurt as much as you've hurt me. And so we tend to like try to show our strength in our, volatile ways. So strength is gentle is the challenge here. It's like you're needing to show compassion or maybe this has something to do with unconditional love, having to forgive someone, maybe when you don't want to, like maybe they've hurt you and you feel like you can't. I know a lot of times, I know we're talking to Libra, but I know a lot of times for like Scorpios, like I know a lot of Scorpios. I got a lot of Scorpios in my tribe. And I know that like when they get angry, they can be angry for a pretty quick time, for a long time, right? As an Aries, when we get angry, Aries is everything is quick fire, burn, and then it burns out quickly, right? So it's like when we get mad, again, quick fire, but it burns out quickly. It's like we get over it quickly. As Scorpio, it's more of an energy of like holding on to something. Again, I know we're talking about Libra here, but I'm just giving you an example, like two different examples of both sides. So Libra, you are the scales, you are the balance. So it's like right now, the challenge is to find some more compassion, some more kindness, some more gentleness. So lesson learned, we have flexibility coming out. It says gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you, bend, don't break. And then sacred space is going to be your outcome. You're definitely going to be going within, Libra, definitely doing some meditation. Elegance is on the bottom. I want to talk about this card a little bit, but Sacred Space says take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So you're definitely seeking some peace here. Flexibility tells me that you've been going through something that's trying to break you. But I want to talk to you about the elegance card, Libra, because this is really important. It says it's found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. All right, so when you see the swans on the water, they're beautiful, right? They're white, they're beautiful, they're majestic, and they're just kind of gliding across the top of the water. All right, so if you were to see their feet underneath the top of the water, you would see that their feet are just pedaling away as fast as they can pedal. It takes a lot of work to be this beautiful, Libra. So this is the energy. Whatever it is you're doing, it's not going to break you. It can't break you. You're this beautiful. All you have to do is pedal those feet a little bit faster. All right, let's pull the tarot. All right, let's look at that reconciliation. What is that about? Who is it with? And the young child, the little girl, is definitely sticking out to me. All right, so there's that Scorpio. Pretty interesting because I use Scorpio as an example. Sorry, that's my alarm. But I used it as an example and it's coming out. So there's definitely some death and rebirth here. Something is ending so something new can begin. It's very possible too that it's actually already ended, and that's why the reconciliation is here. For gentleness, we have the Two of Pentacles. Libra, you could feel like you're just being pulled in too many directions. You could also feel like there's not enough resources with the Two of Pentacles. Flexibility, bend, don't break. You have the Eight of Cups. You're having to walk away from something that most likely you didn't want to have to walk away from. But remember, the goal is the Ten of Cups, Libra. So you're just going towards your Two of Cups. And remember, the Two of Cups is equal partnership. That's what you're going for. It's almost like I refuse to reconcile. Like if I'm Libra, it's like I refuse to reconcile if it's not equal effort, if it's not Two of Cups. I've been here with these 8 cups doing everything I can this whole time, and none of this worked. Now I have to continue on the path and go find those other 2 cups. I refuse to start something over that is not going to give me equal effort. And that's the energy that I'm picking up for Libra. Sacred Space, we have the World card coming out. Again, I just want to say, Libra, the World card and the Triple Goddess Tarot. I just picked this deck out right before just to start for Libra. It is the reunion card. Triple Goddess Tarot, it's the reunion card. Definitely some reconciliation, and I think it's because someone finally decides to put in the equal effort. All right, Queen of Wands on the bottom. Remember, Queen of Wands is about compassion and kindness. All right, Libra. Let's close it out with some guidance. And I am using the Moonology Oracle. We've been using the Moonology Oracle for 2.5 years, guys. Believe in the impossible. The blue moon comes out. This is my favorite card. And it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. You're definitely dealing with a Scorpio, Libra. And you're very close to achieving your goal. We have the gibbous moon. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Libra. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we'll move on to Scorpio. And I'm told we're going to cleanse the area. A different energy here. It's kind of weird. Cool though. I mean, it's pretty cool. right, so we're going to use same cards, but we're going to cleanse. And I think it's more, I know it sounds weird, but I think it's more protection than anything. And I'm not really sure if it's protection for me or protection for the Scorpio. But either way, here we go. I am streaming in a different location, but I did cleanse everything when we first got here. So it's pretty interesting to me that I'm being told we have to do it again. I am using my Palo Santo. Oh my gosh, I love the smell. Love it. All right, Scorpio, what is this about, right? It can't be too bad because we're allowed to use magical times. That's a good one. Water, Scorpio, water is very important. If you're feeling tight, tight shoulders, tight neck, yeah, water. July 15th. Definitely got the energy to cleanse right before your reading. Not really sure why. So let's see what comes out. I'm going to use magical times. Energy of the week for Scorpio. We have happiness. The hummingbird is sticking out to me. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Call I'm sorry, I lost it for just a moment. Did we lose sound? Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I seen it though, but it should be back now. Let me know. Let me know if it came back. My apologies, guys. This live streaming is no joke, and Miss Tina has the best internet on the planet. Just so everybody knows. Yay. All right, great. Okay, so really all we've done, Scorpio, is pull out the energy of the week. It was the happiness card. Again, I don't read reversals. I don't turn them upside down. I just read the energy of the card. I do feel like, Scorpio, you've been after this happiness. You've been going after this with a unusual drive for you. And what I mean by an unusual drive for you is maybe happiness wasn't your biggest concern before, right? Like maybe other people's happiness was more important to you, or like maybe other things were more important to you than your own happiness, right? And it's like now you're in this time where you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to find your own happiness, and maybe you're not sure how. Maybe you feel like it's fleeing you, or like it's fleeting, like it's getting smaller and smaller to you. And the energy here, that what it's telling me, Scorpio, is that there's going to be cultivate fluttering moments of joy. There's going to be these little small moments. So you're definitely going through something that's challenging, right? It's not all happiness from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, but there are going to be little moments of joy in there. And it's going to be really important as you work through this time, Scorpio, that you cultivate and gather those moments. And here's what I'm going to say, Scorpio. I've really been trying. I don't want us to use astrology as like doomsday news, okay? Astrology is a tool, just like tarot. But here's what I know about the astrology that we're experiencing right now. We've been talking about Pluto for weeks, Scorpio, for months. I've been talking about Pluto since 2022. What am I talking about? You see what I'm saying? This Pluto transit that's happening, it's a once in a lifetime transit, okay? Pluto is your ruling planet. This energy that's happening, the Grand Cross that's happening, like as I'm talking to you right now, right? This energy with Pluto is very challenging for you because it is your ruling planet. So for those of you that have what I like to say, detoured off your soul's path. Like you've maybe caused some delays, maybe decided you were going to venture off and go check this thing out instead. Maybe some of you just waited. Like instead of getting on with your soul's path, you were like, you went through something that was traumatic, something that caused you a lot of grieving. Maybe you went through a longer period of grieving, right? And it's like there's this energy of something needs to come to a completion. That is what Pluto is. It's death and rebirth. And as the whole world is experiencing this Pluto energy, Scorpio, you're experiencing it the most. You're experiencing it the most. Now, remember, everyone has Scorpio. We all have a piece of Scorpio on our birth chart. So whatever that piece is on your birth chart is what's constantly going through death and rebirth. Now, imagine if you were a Scorpio sun sign. You know how I'm always talking about the ARIES and I'm always burning things down. I'm too quick to anger. I'm brash and just really blunt, right? Like all this ARIES energy that I'm having to work on, right? Scorpio, it's energy of death and transformation. It's a constant death and transformation. Something's always ending and something new is always beginning. It's a constant transformation. So I'm just saying, if that's your sun sign or your moon sign, and I just want to say, people think the sun sign is intense. Try a Scorpio moon. But I'm just saying, like, this is death and transformation in this area of your life all the time, right? So again, as Pluto is making this transit, I feel like you're going to be okay. This last 6 months of 2023 is going to help you kind of clean out the things you've been delaying on, right? So is it possible that it's going to be a little challenging for you? Yes, absolutely. But I promise you, Scorpio, when Pluto comes into its position to the final transit in 2024, where it moves into Aquarius and it's going to stay there for 20 years, you're going to have an amazing 20 years. And you know how I know that? Because if you look back from March through June, when we got that 3-month sneak peek of Pluto in Aquarius, you had an amazing 3 months, right? So that's how I know that when it finally moves in 2024, you're going to have an amazing 20 years. So yes, this last 6 months is probably going to be a little challenging for you. It's the end of that cycle closing out that I'm always talking about, right? Remember to cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Sanctuaries here, this is your challenge or obstacle. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. That's actually what you're doing. I feel like that's actually what you've been doing for quite some time. You do have the Union card here. This is going to be about Scorpio gathering soul tribe, being with like-minded energies, being with people that support and encourage you. This is not the time for Scorpio to be in karmic energy, right? So you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strengths, join forces with friends, and flourish. Integrity is here. It says, drop the things that offend your soul, embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Normally, Scorpio, it's your life. Let no one live it for you. excuse me, normally that's the part that sticks out to me a lot. But actually, the drop the things that offend your soul is the part that's sticking out to me. Some things may not work as easily as you would like for them to work out. Scorpio, before you start blaming the universe or before you start blaming source or God or spirit or I don't know, whatever label we put on there to feel comfortable, right? Before you start doing that, you have to really take a little self-reflection moment here. That's probably why you're being asked to be in sanctuary or solitude to renew yourself and thrive. Because I promise you that it wasn't spirit that caused these delays. So for those of you that feel like you could have waited too long for something, maybe you waited and it's too late, something like that. Well, it's never too late for one. There's something about the throat chakra. So for some of you Scorpios, this is all about some form of communication, talking to someone, saying something to someone, getting something out. But that's definitely the situation here. Drop the things that offend your soul. It may not have worked out the way you wanted, but I promise you, no one did this to you, Scorpio. This is all a cause of a delay. This is what it is. And I felt it from the very first card. In other words, you're going down your soul's path and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go check this out over here for a little while. And now you're in, a line. Cut. Union. How I this this Scorpio, drink some water. Water. I love it. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try this. All right, guys, give me just a second. Thank goodness for the StreamYard, right? Let's see. It says you're coming back to my house. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Definitely be there tomorrow. I was trying to work in the Etsy shop today too. You should have seen me trying to send Etsy readings off. Like 30-minute videos were taking me like 3 hours to send off. So hey, everyone in the Etsy shop should have their readings though. So if you ordered a private reading, it's in your email. All right, guys, let me know. Do we have sound? Am I back? Can you hear me? So needless to say, the hotspot, the Verizon hotspot is not as nice. not as nice as we would like. All right, I'm going to get back to it. Let's look at the happiness card. Why are you having difficulty? Sweet. Great. I'm glad. All right, why are you having difficulty cultivating fluttering moments of joy? Okay, so the teacher card comes out. It's also like the healer card. And then King of Pentacles comes out. Scorpio, you're trying to have a spiritual awakening and be responsible for your own bills at the same time. That can be very challenging. So I do feel like money is what's keeping you stressed, or like some sort of financial responsibility is keeping you, it's keeping your mind busy. And that's why you're not catching the little moments of joy. But it is teaching you a lesson, or like teaching you something about your own abilities, definitely. And I just want to say, Scorpio, pay attention to the animals. The teacher card definitely talks about how she communicates with animals, and the animals give her information. So are you struggling with money? Pay attention to the animals. Maybe you receive downloads or information when you're around certain animals, right? All right, sanctuary, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you renew yourself and thrive. I do feel like that is the challenge or obstacle. That is what you're going through at the moment. Look at that. This is Aquarius, the star, bright hope for the future, clean slate. So this is why you're having to spend time on your own. You need some form of clean slate. Union, the card that said you had seen and unseen allies and how you can draw upon their strength and join forces with friends and flourish. We have the 7 of Swords. Scorpio, this could be someone in your inner circle. There could be some sort of form of deceit. My ears just started ringing. Scorpio, I picked up this energy, the reading before last. Where it was like the inner circle. There could be someone in your inner circle that maybe isn't telling you whole truths. There could be something about talking behind your back. See the swords back there? So definitely could be like something done behind your back. Regardless of what it is, union is join forces with friends and flourish. So that's what you need to do. It's like when you gather around like-minded people that support and encourage you, well, then you don't have to worry about anyone being deceitful, right? It's also very possible that you're not believing someone, or you're not trusting someone. All right, integrity, drop the things that offend your soul is what stuck out to me. So we have the Devil card, so that's going to be strong Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I felt the need to pull an extra card. We also got the Empress, and the Empress is divine feminine energy. You could be dealing with a divine feminine energy, but I just want to say the Capricorn card. The Capricorn card, you could be divine feminine energy, Scorpio, but the Capricorn card, this is Triple Goddess Tarot. There's no two people bound at the devil's feet. There's no one that is toxic or unhealthy, right? It's like this particular card is actually called the Crone card, and it talks about how she's overcome all those karmic energies, right? And the Empress, this is about your abundance and your knowledge. Drop the things that offend your soul. All right, Scorpio, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of a challenging week, Scorpio, and I do feel like, again, it's going to have a lot to do with Pluto, that Pluto energy and this grand cross that we just had. And then, of course, as the cross is going to happen as the North Node moves into Aries. So all of this is really happening around the 17th. Remember, Scorpio, if you follow PLR, it's very possible you feel your energies early. So right about the end of this week. All right, take time to breathe out. Make sure you're spending time with your inner self, renewing yourself. That's what you're doing. Take time to breathe out. Meditate and contemplate. I feel like Spirit's saying as directly as possible, and you and your loved ones are safe. So again, Scorpio, if you're worried about immediate family, you and your loved ones are safe. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, ooh, look at that. Expect powerful change on the bottom. All right, guys, tap that like button for me if it was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly and we'll move on to Sagittarius. Sandra says, I be dropping it like it's hot, like it's hot, like it's hot. Who watches the watch? Who watches the watch? I love the Twitch names. Do you guys love the Twitch names? We are doing all 12 signs tonight. All 12 signs Twitch. All right. We're going to swap it up to the angels and ancestors. I actually did this I think was it last week where we did it used it for the spread instead of guidance. Here we're going to do that again. And I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. To clarify. So we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Okay. Sagittarius, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death card just flew out. All right, Sagittarius 12626 because I've seen it. So pay attention to the number synchronicities. July 9th through July 15th is the week that we're looking at. I am using angels and ancestors. So Sagittarius, let's look at energy of the week. July 9th through July 15th. All right, so we have the hold space and wait for important information. So not making any big moves this week, Sagittarius. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have peacekeeper, let go, excuse me. Let go of the need to be right. And then lesson learned, we have protection guardian, drop your shields. Look at the word drop. What a coincidence, right, Sandra? And then outcome, we have broken arrow. Again, embrace the energy of peace. So you have peacekeeper is the challenge or obstacle. So you're going to have to make peace or keep the peace this week. But I do feel like that is the outcome. You are able to do it, but you're going to have to drop your shields in order to keep that peace, Sagittarius. On the bottom, we have traveler, move in a new direction. Sagittarius, let's look and see, what are you holding space for? What are you waiting for? Nine of Wands comes out. It's something that you've been trying to do for a long time. Nine of Wands talks about this fence that she's built, and she's built this fence to protect herself and what's hers. It's also very possible that you need to step away from that fence so you can see it from a different perspective. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. The death card comes out, strong Scorpio energy here. You definitely need to bring something to a conclusion so that something new can be born. Protection guardian, drop your shields. We have 6 of Cups. You need to drop your shields. This can be someone from your past. And it is reunion energy. For broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. We have 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands also wanted to come out. 7 of Pentacles is about planting seeds and being patient. And 4 of Wands is definitely from foundation, financial security. But Sagittarius, it's also the union card. 10 of Swords on the bottom. It's like you're coming to an end of a tough cycle, Sagittarius. So it's like, hold on just a little bit longer. It is very possible that as you work towards the end of the week, you deal with a Scorpio, and you could have to be the peacekeeper in that situation. So guidance, we have nothing is yet set in stone. That's going to be the mutable moon. Surrender to the divine, that's going to be the full moon. And last one, I love it. Look at that. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Remember the 9 of Wands? I said you've built this fence and you've been protecting yourself for a long time. And I said maybe you need to step away from that fence so that you can see it from a different perspective, right? All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Sagittarius, I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, if it was, please hit that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly and we're going to move on to Capricorn. It's not too bad, right? Other than it went out the one time. I mean, it's kind of holding on. I feel like it's doing okay for a hot spot. All right, I think I'm going to stick with the angels and ancestors. And let's timestamp Capricorn. Let's do 131:22. All right, Capricorn, this is for July 9th through July 15th. So we are using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So let's get your energy of the week for July 9th through July 15th. I know, I wanted to come see Samuel. I just don't get to see him very often. And I was just really excited about getting them all under one roof. All right, Capricorn, energy of the week, please. We have Air Guardian. Shift your perception. So more perception being shifted. We have Sage. Be devoted and committed. This is your challenge, your obstacle, Capricorn. And then lesson learned, we have Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. Outcome, we have the Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. So definitely going to have to fight for something this week. Direction, Guardian, choose your path. Most likely that's what you're fighting for. All right, let's pull some tarot, and I am going to stick with the Light Seers Tarot. See the Strength card trying to come out? Some Leo energy. Internal conflict. So what are you needing to shift your perception on? 8 of Cups. Eight of Cups says you need to leave something in the past. There's something you're holding on to that's not working out for you anymore. And it's like you need to stop doing whatever that situation is. This is the card that I always say you're going towards your Two of Cups. You're going towards a partnership. Be devoted and committed. You have Six of Wands. This is about something about being in the spotlight. So you could be in the spotlight, Capricorn. Someone around you could be in the spotlight, but you definitely have to be devoted and committed to the situation. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Five of Swords comes out. See how he's holding his head? So Five of Swords, and see the birds? So Five of Swords talks about anxiety, anxiousness. It talks about negative thinking, as me with Five of Swords all the time. But there is some fear here. And here's what I'm getting. Like, you have some sort of intuition that maybe you're not trusting. Maybe you're not believing in it. Maybe you don't want to see something. It could have something to do definitely with like spiritual awakening. I do see like the person ascending. So we have the Warrior card, be fearless and stand strong. You're going to get some assistance, and it could be like actual financial assistance with the Six of Pentacles. On the bottom is Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups says you get courageous enough to deliver a message, and the message is going to be about how you feel. All right, Capricorn, let's pull some Moonology Oracle to close it out. I feel like for Capricorn, there's really not, I know it says shift in perception. You may see something differently, like maybe it was more challenging for you to understand before, and now you understand it more. But I feel like it's actually a pretty steady energy. It's definitely about being fearless and standing strong, but it's like there's not a lot of change for Capricorn. As all the previous signs, there was definitely a lot of change towards the end of the week. All right, so we have a time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. Don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. Capricorn, please remember July 17th, we have North Node moving into Aries, and expect powerful change. And I feel like that is what's coming. New moon eclipse. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. We have Aquarius and Pisces left. I am going to stick with the angels and ancestors. I know I said that Capricorn didn't have a lot of change at the end of the week. It's pretty interesting because there was like actual change. I found change today when I went to the beach. So there's something in that. But the change is the assistance. There's going to be help. Six of Pentacles is help. So I feel like the week was slow for Capricorn because they're waiting for the help, right? And it's like the help comes in at the end of the week. All right, Aquarius. 137.22. 137.22 for Aquarius. This is going to be for the week of July 9th through July 15th. Aquarius, I just seen the Guardian Angel card. All right, let's get your energy of the week. 2 come out. Hunter, track down your fears and desires and medicine guardians. Be open to healing information. You're going through some sort of healing period and you don't have the information or what it is that you need to go finish the process. So it's like you need to actually go track down that information. Also, if there's something that's causing you fear, Aquarius, it's like you have to go and track it down to remove it, whatever it is. Like go after it. Become the hunter instead of the prey, right? All right, so challenge or obstacle, we have take note of intuitive messages. So this week, you're most likely going to get a lot of intuitive hits. We have High Priestess, that's going to be you. This is lesson learned here. Harness mystic powers. So I'm just saying, if you're following me, Aquarius, you're going to be on a pretty specific spiritual journey here. So you are this High Priestess. So you do sit at the veil and you do have this information. This is lesson learned, but this could be like, your soul knows it, but like your 3D human self hasn't learned it yet. And that's going to be the information that comes in with these intuitive messages. And then for outcome, look at that. The seer comes out. See beyond current situation. You're definitely going to get a lot of intuition, Aquarius, this week. And it's very important that you actually pay attention to it, trust it, believe it. Snake, it says shake old skin. All right, Aquarius, let's look at that Hunter's card and let's see what it is that you have to track down. All right, so it said track down fears and desires, and then the Sun card comes out. So there's definitely something that's keeping you from being able to reach your own happiness. The Wheel comes out for take note of intuitive hits. I feel like the Wheel is Jupiter energy. It means there's going to be a whole bunch of them, right? So Jupiter is like expansion. It makes everything bigger. For Highness, the mystic powers, you have the Tower card. Something's going to surprise you. This is Mars energy. This is masculine energy. But you're going to know what it is ahead of time. I'm not even going to pull any more cards because you're already going to know what it is. You're going to be able to see beyond that current situation and understand what this masculine energy is trying to do. You have Three of Swords here. Three of Swords is a broken heart, but it's also the opportunity to heal from a broken heart. On the bottom, Six of Wands, again, about being in the spotlight, and again, a victory. All right, Aquarius, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to be your guidance. Ooh, I dropped one. Meditate and contemplate. It's new moon in Pisces. It's time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. And last one, be bold and make the first move. It's the cardinal moon. Remember, we have that cardinal grand cross, and that is happening on July 17th. So remember, Aquarius, we're looking at the week of the 9th through the 15th. You could be feeling that grand cross square energy a little bit early. And remember, we talked about this in the last live. So I talked about how it could make you feel like you just have a whole lot on your plate. Aquarius, this is definitely going to be the time to focus and stay grounded. All right, I hope that was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button for me. Guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we only have Pisces left. Are we still holding strong over there? All right, guys, last one. Sweet, sweet. I'm glad it's holding on. We're almost there. All right, so last one, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up pretty quickly after that. Guys, please remember Etsy shop for private readings. Links for everything you need are going to be in the description box of this video. I am going to take Friday and Saturday off. I will most likely see you guys Sunday evening. I think I'm going to do a collective energy. I'm not sure if we're just going to do collective energy or twin flame current energy. But either way, I'm hearing we're going to do that most likely Sunday evening. So just keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I will be back Monday night. And I am going to keep multi-streaming as we make our way towards our Twitch affiliate program. I have gotten the all go ahead from Twitch. You can multi-stream all the way until we are accepted. And I mean, I just keep praying that they just change their mind. Like we get there and they're like, you know what? We're going to change the rules. I mean, YouTube changed the rules, right? Like, why not? All right, Pisces, let's do 143.58. 143.58. Pisces, this is for the week of July 9th through July 15th. And I am using angels and ancestors. So let's get energy. July 9th through the 15th, we have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. How interesting. Challenge or obstacle. We have a traitor. Now, I'm not like you're thinking, trader, but it says exchange energy to create abundance. Lesson learned. We have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. And the Druid. Hold space. All right, Pisces. I'm most likely talking to a twin. That's why hold space is here. You are going through some protective some energies where I do feel like, I know it's going to sound weird, but you could be trading something out. You could be exchanging something for more abundance. I feel like whatever that abundance is may not necessarily be here just now. That's why you're having to trust your talents in changing times. But the outcome, hold the space. That's what tells me really everything. And then Mirror Guardian on the bottom. So again, big twin flame confirmation. Take time to reflect. I do think that's going to be really important because you're going to want to jump the gun. You're not going to want to hold space. You're going to want to go into the space, most likely with a person. And it's like telling you that you need to hold that space so that you can take that time to reflect. All right, let's look at the protective energy. Again, I don't feel like this is any type of endangerment. You're just protecting your energy so you're not feeling exhausted, lack, like you're depleting your own cup, right? Three of Pentacles, don't overdo with anyone. Make sure that everyone has equal effort here. Energy exchange, we have the World card. So again, it's like an old cycle is ending and a new cycle is beginning. With Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. The Eight of Wands comes out. It did try to come out in reverse. I do get this energy that things are happening too quickly and maybe you didn't expect them to be that quickly. All right, Druid hold space is here. This is the Nine of Wands, and that's that card again that says you've been doing this for a long time. So it's like, don't give up now type of energy. All right, Pisces, I'm going to close it out with the Moonology Oracle. And this is going to be your guidance. So guidance for Pisces with this situation. We have conclusions are within reach. It's full moon eclipse. Surrender to the divine. It's full moon. And bring love into the situation. It's new moon and Aquarius. And look how she's pouring the cup. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. The love is going to be for you. You may feel like you need to choose. There could be someone who has a David, right? I know it's so specific. But I'm just saying, like, what's happening is it's time to surrender and choose you. You're not actually going to choose from whatever the situation is, whether it's more than one person or not. And I do feel like it is. You're going to trust yourself in this time and choose you. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button for me. Guys, thank you for being so patient with me as we went through the internet fiasco. I definitely appreciate your patience as you guys held on. I will be back very soon, guys, very soon. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, guys.